Laws of exponents. So let us see three important laws in this. This is for integral powers when the power is in integer. First one, the product law. These three are very important. Based on this, we can see the example questions also. So the product law is a to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. When the base is same, we can add the powers. Okay, this you can see the example. For example, 3 to the power 3. So 3 raised to the power 3, again 3 raised to the power 5. Actually, that meaning is 3 should be multiplied 3 times. Again, one more 3 is multiplied 5 times. So that means total 3 to the power 3 plus 5. That is 3 raised to the power 8. Okay, if is even or negative also the same will apply. For example, 7 to the power 2 and 7 to the power 4. So this we can write 7 to the power 2 plus 4. So 7 to the power 6. That means 7 raised to the power 6 and so on. Okay, this is the product law. And next one is the quotient. So this quotient law. Okay, let us see this. A to the power m divided by a to the power n is equals to a to the power m minus n. Numerator power minus denominator power. Okay, this is if m is greater than n, because numerator must be greater than denominator, or else same we can write 1 by a to the power n minus m. This is if n is greater than m. Same. Let us see with examples, you'll understand clearly. Okay, so take 2 to the power 12 divided by 2 to the power 8. So we can write 2 to the power 12 minus 8, because numerator power is greater than denominator power. Directly 12 minus 8 is possible. 2 to the power 12 minus 8, that is 4. So this 2 power 12 by 2 power 8 is equals to 2 to the power 4, or else 5 to the power 3 divided by and 5 to the power, we'll say 4. Yes, according to this first formula, if you apply, what will get? 5 to the power 3 minus 4. So you are getting negative power, right? 5 to the power 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So negative integral exponent, I'll tell next topic. So whenever you get in this way, even 5 to the power negative 1 is also equals to, or we can write, because of numerator power is less than denominator. So 1 by 5 to the power n minus m. Okay, 4 minus 3. That is 1 by 5 to the power 1. That is obviously 1 by 5. Same 5 to the power minus 1 also equals to 1 by 5. Negative integral exponent also I'll tell next topic. Okay, in case the numerator power is a small, you can take everything into denominator place and 4 minus 3 you can do. Right? And next one, this is second is quotient law. Third one is power law. So when you come to this power law, a to the power m whole to the power n is a to the power m times n, m into n. Okay, directly. For example, 3 to the power 5 whole to the power 2. That meaning is 3 to the power, directly 5 into 2, because 5 is also power, 2 is also power. 5 into 2 is 3 to the power 10. So that meaning is 3 power 5 whole square. So whole power 2. So 3 power 5 should be 2 times. Okay, from this if you can guess, 3 power 5 into one more 3 to the power 5. Obviously the product law if you use 3 power 5 plus 5. So 3 power 10 only will come. Or else directly we can apply this formula. 8 power m whole power n is equals to a power m into n. Okay, and these are the basic three properties, three laws: product law, quotient law, and power law. And when the power is negative, also we'll see that will be helpful in the second property, in this quotient law. Let us see more clear on the next topic. So remember one thing, power should be always positive, then only we can multiply that many times. For example, 2 to the power minus 2 power 3. So minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Minus 3 times. So negative will come. Minus 8. Okay. And that means if the power is odd number and base is negative, you'll get negative only. Okay. If it is the even, for example, minus 2 to the power 4. Then minus 2 4 times multiplied, you'll get plus 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, plus 16 will come. If the power is the positive and if the base is negative, result also will be positive. The power is odd number and the base is negative, we'll get only the negative. Okay, so we can write two statements using this. First one, if n is even, n is a even, then minus 2 to the power n is a positive, right? Minus 2, not only the minus 2, even minus 3, any base is the negative. And if n is odd, second rule, if n is odd, then minus 2 to the power n is negative. Okay, in the problems they may ask questions like this. For example, using this minus 2 to the power 98. So is it even or positive or negative? So should not multiply minus 2 98 times because of n is the even. So this only directly positive value. Okay, minus a to the power n. So in this is the, in general we can take not only minus 2, in the place of minus 2 any number, minus 3, minus 4, any negative number we can make it as this is the rule we can apply, right? And negative integral power, negative integral exponent I'll explain clearly now. That will be helpful in this quotient law also for you.